Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, October 2nd, 2012. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. And I am Winston Questenberry. In today's headlines, U.S. and Afghan forces clash, leaving 5 dead General Motors, recalls 40,000 vehicles. Texas unpaid child support stands at nearly $11 billion. New Stephenville crime map released. Tarleton State hosts fall job fair today. Now today's top story in campus news. Career Services is offering a fall job fair in the TSC ballroom today. Mark Mallory from the Texan News Service is currently covering the job fair and asked Tarleton student Ashton Hamilton her opinion on how the job fair can help the Tarleton community. She responded, "As a whole, I think it will inspire students to realize that there are still a lot of upstanding career paths to choose from, despite the current economic status." When asked what made his company decide to join the job fair, employer Brandon Caldwell from McCoy's out of San Marcos, Texas, said, "It's a great way to meet honest and hardworking people. The thing about the Stephenville community versus a bigger campus is just the amount of dedication and work ethic, and the ease of finding those people." Caldwell also believes that Tarleton is a place to find better people rather than a larger campus. According to CoverItLive.com, employers signed up for the fair include Aflac, Carrollton Police Department, CropQuest Incorporated Enterprise, Holding Gateway Foundation, Maurice's, Tarleton State University, University of North Texas, Toulouse Graduate School, and Walmart stores. The fair opened at 10 a.m. this morning, but there's still time to check out potential internships and jobs. The fair closes today at 2 p.m. In Stephenville news, the Stephenville Police Department and Bear Analytics Incorporated have recently released a crime map in order for the community of Stephenville to be better informed about crime in the city. SPD now has an online crime map called Raids Online that analyzes crime data, alerts Stephenville citizens about crimes in their area, and allows police to quickly alert the public about crimes as they occur. According to the Empire Tribune, in spring semester of 2012, Texan News Service students released a crime map specifically for the Tarleton campus that allows students to view crimes committed on campus. This map can be found on the Texan News Service homepage at www.tarleton.edu/texannews/tarletoncrime. Citizens can view the map and grid containing crimes in a certain area. They can also sign up for reports that enable neighborhood watch and email alerts about recent crimes. Citizens can also submit anonymous tips to their law enforcement agency about a crime. For more information about raids online or to see the crime map, visit www.stephenvillepolice.org/spd-raids. And now today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, the Houston Chronicles show that 1 million parents across Texas who are required to pay child support, nearly half fell behind on payments by at least 1 month as the last year, according to the state and national authorities. The fluctuating economy and erratic jobless rates are taking a toll on these parents paying child support, with the vast majorities of these parents being women, and according to their recent census, 48% of single mothers in Texas live in poverty. Experts say that these financial issues often cause irreversible consequences for the children. In national news, General Motors Company is recalling 40,000 of its vehicles after an investigation launched in 2011 showed that some models have plastic parts connected to the fuel pump, which might be subject to a fuel leak in the warmer states. GM has recalled the Chevrolet Cobalt and Pontiac G5 sedans between 2007 and 2009, the Chevrolet Equinox and the Pontiac Torrent SUVs, and Saturn Ion sedans in the 2007 models. This recall will affect those vehicles that were either sold or registered in Arizona, California, Nevada, Florida, or Texas. Owners in Oklahoma and Arkansas qualify for the 2009 Cobalt and G5 recall. So far, there have been no reported accidents or fires regarding this defect. In international news, fighting broke out between the U.S. forces and the allied Afghan troops, leaving 5 dead bringing the count of total U.S. troops lost to 2,000 since the start of the war. The fighting began on Saturday when a U.S. checkpoint in Wardrek province was hit by mortar fire from the insurgents. The Americans thought they were under attack from the nearby Afghan checkpoint and fired upon the base, causing the Afghan troops to return fire. The Afghan defense minister said that the firefight was just a misunderstanding. After speaking to the Afghan troops, the International Security Assistance Force has not said whether or not they consider this an insider attack or on forces from Afghan allies. Sports. In the MLB, the Texas Rangers are 93-67, putting them one game ahead of the Oakland A's in the AL West. They started a 3-game series with the Oakland A's Monday night, losing that game 4-3. With the second game being held tonight at 9:05 p.m. in Oakland, the Rangers need one win in this series to be the AL West champions. In the NFL news, the Houston Texans won Sunday against the Tennessee Titans 38-14, bringing their record to 4-0 for the first time in franchise history. They will be going to MetLife Stadium on Monday night to play the New York Jets. The Dallas Cowboys lost at home against the Chicago Bears 34-18, falling to 2-2 for the season. They'll look to regroup during the upcoming bye week. In local sports, the Stephenville Yellow Jackets won Saturday night against the Amarillo Golden Sandstorm 35-14, making their record to 4-1. They play again on October 12th, hosting the Glen Rose Tigers. In weather, today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies with a high of 80 and a low of 56. Tomorrow we'll see highs reaching 86 degrees with a low of 66. Today's broadcast was produced by Erica Calhoun, Mark Mallory, and Jessica Lee. You can follow us on ustream.tv/user/TV Texan News Service. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Winston Questenberry. Tune in Wednesday for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Whoa.